The next one is a pretty exciting task, although it takes a while. But here you're going to deblur images. I see this in all the TV shows. They have some surveillance camera with a picture of something, and they say, can you focus that better, deblur it, so you got a blurry face to be recognizable or a blurry license plate to get sharper. And they show it in the movies, and you wonder if you could really do that. And the answer is you can really do that. And you can even do it with Google Colab. So here they download, I got this from a data set. I took a subset of it, and this is a set of real blurry and sharp photographs from a whole bunch of different cameras. So they're real full color photographs. Here's a photograph of like a chandelier or a light fixture in the ceiling, and here's a blurry picture of the same thing. And I think he actually just defocused the camera to make these. So these are real blurry and sharp images. So what you do is you split, again, the data set into training and test portions, and you train it on a series of blurry and sharp images. And in this case, you set it up, and when you train it, here's what the model looks like. Your input layer has got pixels in 3 colors, and then you run it through some reshaping and all that jazz, and there are some hidden layers somewhere, 32 and 64 and 128. And when you're done, you output a complete image again. You input an image and you output a complete image. So you can see the results. Now in this case, you train it with just, I think, 5 epochs of training. And that takes 5 minutes to do the training because there's quite a lot of calculation. And the results are terrible. Here's the results. This is the blurry image. And somebody has left the sound in, Solomon's here. I'm recorded that you're here, and you should mute Twitch if you.
Somebody has left the sound.
Yeah. So I've recorded your attendance, Solomon, but you should mute the Twitch. That'll get rid of that echo.
You should mute Twitch.
Yeah.
If you're,
or you.
Yeah. So I've recorded your attendance, Solomon, but you should mute.
All right. I'm muting him on Zoom. That'll get rid of the echo for now. Anyway. So the point is, here's the blurry image, here's the correct sharp image, and here's the output of the model after 5 epochs of training. So as you can see, it is terrible. It is totally failing at deblurring the image. It's making garbage. So that's not encouraging. But what is encouraging is if you train it for 100 epochs, which will take more than an hour, and yet you're still using just a free Google Colab instance, but after you train it for an hour, it actually does pretty well. Here's the blurry image, here's the sharp image, and here is the deblurred image, which, as you can see, is less blurry than the blurry image. And remember, it never saw this image before. It has actually learned the general concept of deblurring an image from other images, and it's actually pretty successful at deblurring images. So I was amazed that this was possible at all with just a few lines of code and a free Google Colab machine. But it is. So I point that one out. That's a good one to do.
Excuse me, Sam.